Today we're taking a look at these NCAAB matches, which are happening on Thursday, November 11, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Cal State Fullerton vs San Jose State. The chemistry that the Titans have with most of their starters returning should pay dividends against a Spartans team that will be trying to figure out their lineup as the season goes, with a majority of their starting 5 being made up of transfers. The Titans will need to step up their defensive efforts to get the win on the road Thursday night. The team has goals of reaching the NCAA tournament come March, but their first step will be figuring out what lineup works best with this hodgepodge group of transfers. The talent will be there, but the gelling together may take some time. It will need to start on the defensive end, as the Spartans will need to improve upon a defense that allowed 82.5 ppg last season. It is near impossible to win consistently in college basketball when you are giving up that many points on the defensive end. Our first betting advice is to pick Fullerton -5.5. The Spartans weren't much better against the spread last season, going 6-11-1, although they did cover in 5 of their last 7 games. Overs were just 5-13 for the Spartans, and only 1 of their last 10 games went over the betting total. San Jose State struggled on both ends of the floor a season ago, averaging 65.8 points per game on shooting splits of 44.0% from 2 and 31.8% from 3. The defense was a woeful 341st nationally and scoring at 81.3 points per game allowed, with opponents shooting 54.2% from 2 and 31.3% from deep. Leading scorer Trey Maddox Jr. is back after averaging 15.9 points and 2.3 assists per game last year. Dante Maddox Jr. also returns, hoping to build on a season where he chipped in 11.9 points per game. Anasik averaged 11.6 points and 8 rebounds a game in 3 years for Sacred Heart before getting limited playing time with Tennessee last season, leading to his decision to transfer. Our second betting advice is to pick over 149.5. Northern Arizona vs Washington. The Northern Arizona Lumberjacks have been struggling on the defensive side of the ball as they gave up 81 points in the season opener against the Arizona Wildcats. They allowed the Wildcats to shoot 28 of 69, 40.6% from the floor, 8 of 25, 32% from 3, and 24 free throw attempts. If they can figure out how to defend without fouling, they will be able to win here. The Washington Huskies need to improve on the defensive side of the court, as they allowed 71 points in the season opener against the Northern Illinois Huskies. They gave up 21 of 48, 43.8% overall, 12 of 23, 52.2% from deep, and 25 free throw opportunities. If they can figure out how to play better on defense, they will be able to win this game. Our first betting advice is to pick Washington Huskies -16. Now, they'll have to develop a form of early season amnesia when taking on Northern Arizona on Thursday. That's the only way to make up for the fact that they shot 26.7% from the floor, including going 21 of 36 from the free throw line. Tuesday's version of the Huskies couldn't buy a bucket even if they wanted one. But then again, Northern Arizona was giving out all sorts of free buckets to Arizona. So perhaps there's hope for a turnaround performance for Washington. They did show some promise defensively by forcing 20 turnovers, and they even went +14 on the boards. The team did everything necessary to win besides shooting the ball well. The Lumberjacks have hope if Washington comes out with the same poor shooting they had on display against Northern Illinois, but the team needs others to step up besides Toad on the scoring end. Both Nick Maines and Keith Heyman were expected to take that next step, with the previous top 2 scorers, Cameron Shelton and Luke Avdalovic, leaving the program. Our second betting advice is to pick under 138.5. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Northern Colorado vs Hawaii. In the 2018-19 campaign, they were pretty sublime too, as they once again finished in second place of the Big Sky standings with an overall record of 21-11 and a conference record of 15-5. The Bears will be pinning their hopes on the broad shoulders of Bodie Hume, who averaged 15.9 points and 7.1 rebounds per game, while Dalen Counts will be their second best bet as he averaged 14.1 points per game. Justin Webster shone the brightest in the preceding campaign of the tournament with an average of 12.3 points and a rebound percentage of 3.6 per game. James Jean Murray also posted a decent show with an average of 12.2 points per game, while a rebound percentage of 5 per game. Our first betting advice is to pick Hawaii. On the other hand, the Rainbow Warriors did bring senior guard Juan Munoz from the Longwood Lancers, while senior Samuda Avi returned to the squad after missing the entire 2020-21 campaign. Munoz averaged 13.0 ppg, 3.2 rpg, and 2.9 app for the Lancers last year. Alongside these two, Junior Matted 10.5 ppg, 4.2 rpg, and 1.1 spg will play a vital role on offense. Smiley served as Northern Colorado's assistant between 2016 and 2020, so he knows the team very well, which is a big plus for the Bears. Seniors Bodie Hume and Dalen Counts will be the team's top options on offense after an excellent last year. Hume averaged 15.9 ppg, 7.1 rpg, 1.2 spg, and 1.2 bpg, while Counts posted 14.1 ppg and 3.5 rpg. Redshirt senior Matt Johnson, 13.0 ppg, 3.0 app, and 2.3 rpg, and Kur Junkic, 10.1 ppg and 8.0 rpg, will be their main support. The team added 4 freshmen, but will rely on its seniors this year. It is the last opportunity for this generation to make it to the big dance. Our second betting advice is to pick over 133.5.